Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be discussing one of my biggest hobbies I've had over the years, but I've really gotten a lot deeper into it recently, and that is coin collecting. So today I'm going to be showing off some of my collection as well as some of my paper money collection. Okay, so I'm glad to look nice and official with my nice little mat here. And as you may notice, I am wearing gloves just to keep the coins safe. So first, I thought maybe we should look through some of my albums. First, we'll go with this folder of United States type coins, actually 20th century coins. Okay, so here on this first page, so I fill out this whole album, but I have Indian head penny. This is a wheat penny. Steel penny, which is actually a really nice one. Let me zoom in a little more. These are just some other pennies. This is actually a really nice Liberty head nickel. I got for only 65 cents, which is really a good deal. Buffalo nickel. This is a wartime silver nickel, so this actually has 30% silver in it. Pretty nice barber dime, mercury dime, silver FDR dime. See, barber quarter. This is a Liberty standing quarter. It's not in too good shape, but yeah. 1962 silver Washington quarter. This is a bicentennial quarter. Here's a barber half. This is pretty worn down, but it's cool to have. 1901. Here's a 1942 Liberty walking $50. Here's a Ben Franklin $50, which is one of my favorite coins from 1963, which is the last year that they made them before they put Kennedy on them. This is a nice silver Kennedy. You can tell by the color that it's real silver. This is a silver clad, so it has, I believe, 40% silver. Now this is a bicentennial. Well, no, this is the bicentennial. This is the normal one. Not a big deal. Now here are the Morgan and the Peace dollars. These are the most expensive. This one is around $35. This one about the same price, but this is a really nice example, so it might be a little more. And here is the final page of my set. These are Eisenhower dollars, regular dollar coins. And these are all of the coins from my birth year, 2009. It was very hard to find a nickel, dime, and $50. Luckily I had a dime in my collection, but I had to buy these two online. So it's pretty hard to get those. So now that's it for this folder, 20th century coins. Now we'll be looking through some of my other folders. These presidential dollars are the first coins that I really got into. I was probably about 8 years old when I got this album. Now, this one is mostly full. I didn't know much about coin collecting back then, so they're not the nicest specimens, but I'm just trying to fill it out. So here I have all the first page. You can see some of these here. I've seen a lot nicer. I might replace them. Just have some shinier coins. I'm not sure. I've done the whole second page. And now when it gets to after Grover Cleveland, he actually has 2 coins. But then you see I'm missing a few. This is my most recent one I've gotten, Theodore Roosevelt. These are really hard to find. I will get rules at the bank and look through them and see if I can find certain presidents, but the more recent ones are harder to find. So yes, similarly to this folder, I've for a long time, since I was very young, collected the state quarters, but I do not have an album for those. I actually got one, but it got ruined, so I'm going to try to get a new one, and I'm not going to show those now. Now this is actually from 1994. I got it at Goodwill. It's a folder for Lincoln cents. Now, I got this thing mostly filled up. You can see there's a few gaps in the earlier ones. These are a pain to put in here. My thumbs were sore for like a few days afterwards, but it was worth it. I'm gonna try to fill this thing up more. I also have this Jefferson nickel one, but we're not gonna look through it because I only have like a few in here. It's very, it has almost nothing in here. Now we get to the albums proper, not like little junky folders. So this is I got from Littleton Coin Company. It's 19th century United States type coins. It's a really nice album. I love the color. But since this is 19th century, it's barely full. Has a nice little plastic layer to protect the coins, unlike the folders. This is a 1851 Liberty Head 1 cent coin. Now this is another cent. It's an Indian head cent from, I believe, 1888 it looks like. I got this guy for only 75 cents. I got actually like 12 of those, but I only have a few that were really nice, so I kept them in these folders. Now here is a 2-cent piece, which is, you can barely see it, but these were actually made by the United States from 1865. Here is a 3-cent piece. Let's see if you can see it here. Yeah, there it is. I believe 1867. Yeah, 1867. Pretty nice. Here is a Liberty Head nickel. Really nice condition, almost uncirculated, I would say. Hard to see, but it is with no cents. What that means is this one is with cents. It's a lot worse condition, but no cents. What that means is if you look on the back of these coins, see, it's upside down, but the one with the cents, you can see it says E pluribus unum at the bottom underneath the Roman numeral 5. This is upside down, sorry. But this one says 5 cents. So this is only in 1883 they made, and afterwards they made it where it does say cents. Now this is a Barber quarter from 1896. Horrible condition, but I got it cheap, so I think it was worth it. Now here is the U.S. type coin collection of 20 and 21st centuries. So these are more recent, so these are more easy to come by. Here's a really nice Indian head cent. Again, they were only 75 cents. Pretty nice condition. Really nice wheat penny. Steel penny, not as nice as the other one, but that's fine. Copper penny. Here we are. This is a bicentennial penny for my birth year. They were all bicentennial special pennies that have special backs on them. It's not a big deal, but Buffalo nickel. I'm still finding a nice Liberty Head nickel, even though they're cheap to get. Silver Jefferson nickel here. These cool Jefferson nickels. And this is the new design, which I'm personally not a big fan of. Mercury dime. Really nice silver FDR dime from 1964, so the last year before they discontinued them. I'm trying to fill this album, I'm sorry. I already filled out the folder for 20th century coins, which is pretty much all the same things. I could just take them out and put them in here, but I prefer to have both sets, just so I can keep that folder that I've been working on for so long. Now, I do have all these in my folder, if you remember, but I haven't gotten new ones yet, but this is a really nice bicentennial silver clad, so that means it has silver on the outside. It's just really shiny bicentennial quarter. The back, if you can excuse me, it looks like, here we go, this. So that's how you can tell if it's a bicentennial quarter. Also, the front says 1776 to 1976, so that's another way you can know if it's a bicentennial. Now here are all the other quarters. This is one of my favorite coins I own. It's a gem-proof Ben Franklin $50. As I said earlier, Ben Franklin $50 are one of my favorite coins. And this is a really nice one from 1961. Pretty nice silver-clad Kennedy. Nothing special. And then here's the last page. So I have some Ike dollars here. I don't have a very nice Sacagawea dollar. I do in my folder, but I'm still waiting for that. Pretty nice Anthony dollar. Presidential one is John Quincy Adams, and then these are the Native American and American Innovation dollars, which are what they make currently. So that's it for this album. So now we're going to look through, let's just say we'll look through, you know what, we'll look through these rolls. First up, we have this roll, which is really cool, in my opinion. Nothing real special though inside. Mostly just some bicentennial $50, which the back has Independence Hall, so it's kind of cool, but nothing real special. Put these down here. I have a bunch of those. I got a whole roll of them at the bank. Now, I have a few of these Kennedy $50 that are like uncirculated practically. 2023. Pretty nice. Now that's all of note that's in this roll. So let's move on to, so I have 2 rolls of old nickels and 2 rolls of old pennies, but we're only gonna look through a few. This roll of nickels has like almost 10 buffalo nickels, and I got these for 50 cents each, so that's really a good deal. So nothing special, just the normal Indian on the front, buffalo on the back. All kind of cool though. They're mostly from the 1930s, so they're not anything old. But they're still really cool to have. A few of these my grandpa also gave me, so they're all... some of them I got for free. These buffalo nickels are also special because a lot of them have no date on them because they're so worn down, like this one. You can't even see the date on it. These staples are kind of killing my gloves though, so yeah. Now this roll of pennies is all wheatback pennies. So we're not going to look through this. They're mostly 1941s. I got this whole roll for like $2. So it's a pretty good deal. These are mostly just some old copper pennies. I think there are a few wheatbacks in here maybe. But I just like to keep the copper stuff. These are just some old nickels, mostly before the 1960s. Now we can look through a few of those coins I have in the mounts. If you give me a second. Here we go. This one's actually not stapled, but it's a 1954 silver FDR dime that I actually, you know what, I can take this out of here if I want. I actually found this just in my change. So it's not much special, with about $2.50 according to the current silver prices. But it's still really cool. Now this is a steel cent that my grandfather gave me. Not in too great condition compared to the other ones, but for sentimental value I put it in here. And also an uncirculated 2009D nickel, because 2009 nickels are really hard to find. So while we're at it, let's look at some of my Indian heads. These actually, I'm a little worried they got damaged when I put them into this box, but because they were like rolling around with other coins and stuff, but I think they will be a lot better in here than they were in the other box, which I will show you soon. Now, those are for my like non-United States coins, although I have a few special ones in there. These are pretty good condition. I got them for about 75 cents each. Nothing else. A few are from the 1800s, so some of them are pretty old. Now here is the box I was just talking about. Those rolls of buffalo nickels and pennies and stuff I used to keep in there, but they were rolling all over these coins. I was worried they would ruin them, so I took them out. But these are mostly world coins. Got them for really cheap, but they're still cool. Like here's a coin from Spain. This is a Canadian quarter. I won't show you any of the Canadian coins really like this, because those are just normal. You'll see them sometimes. Here is a Queen Victoria 1 pence coin from England. Can't quite read the date on there, but it's from the 1800s. Here is another more recent Queen Victoria coin. It's the same deal. Looks like 1897. This cute coin, I think it's from Bulgaria. One Stoltsika says, but it's not old or special or anything, but it's just, I love how small it is. Like, here it is next to a penny. It's just tiny. Now, here's a bicentennial Ike dollar. You can see on the back it has the Liberty Bell and the moon. That's a special one. Let's see. This is a 2 shillings coin from King George the Sixth. So the prior king to Queen Elizabeth. And here is the same 2 shilling coin, but for Queen Elizabeth. And this was actually made just the year before King George died, so it's kind of cool. Not all these coins are special. Like I have franc from France, lira from Italy. Let's see. Another bicentennial quarter there. This is actually a 2 drachma coin from Greece. But here's the real. Now, it's not very special because it's horrible condition. I got it for literally like 10 cents. But it is from the French leader, Napoleon III. And it's from 1834, which is maybe the oldest coin I have. But it's not in very good condition. Now I have literally 1, or I guess 2, more coins to show you before we move on to the paper money. Now this is a coin from the Roman Emperor Constantine. Now, here I have it upside down. It's kind of hard to see, but it's about 1700 years old. It's pretty nice. It's actually from the Siskia Mint, which, as it says on the back, and that means that basically this coin was minted in what is now Croatia, but that was part of the Roman Empire back then, so that's kind of cool. If you don't know, Constantine is one of the best emperors. He was the first emperor to convert to Christianity, and he got rid of all the persecution that the pagans were using on the Christians. And he also made a lot of innovations for the Roman Empire. Like, he moved the capital to Byzantium, which later became renamed after him, because as you may know it as Constantinople. But that is because he could foresee the fall of the Western Roman Empire. So this is a really cool coin. As I said, 1700 years old. Yeah. Now the other coin that I was talking about is this. It's a silver gold-plated coin commemorating the 2024 election with Donald Trump on it. Pretty cool. Now we get into the paper money. So I obviously don't have all these really old things, but I do have this album. Now this is a $1 silver certificate that is in really bad condition. Got it for $2. So, yeah. This is an almost uncirculated $1 bill, but it is slightly used. It's just, those are rare to find, so you need to get them before they get used too much. Here is my favorite type of bill, $2 bills, which, believe it or not, they still make them. This is a red seal. I just found these top 2 ones at the bank, which is a really big deal because they're really nice red seal $2 bills. This is from 1928 series. fun fact, it has a little tear on the corner because people used to think these were bad luck. So if you teared off a corner, I guess tore is the past tense of the tear, but if you tore off a corner, it would reverse the bad luck. Obviously, this is just superstition, but it's a fun piece of history to have. Now, this is a 1953 series red seal $2 bill. I also found this in the bank. It's a nice 1976 series. And here's just an uncirculated 2017, which is the most recent series. Now, the backs of these $2 bills have Monticello on them rather than the normal that you're used to, Declaration of Independence back. The old red seal ones do. Now, this is an old $20 bill, not very old. It's actually from only 1993, but I mean, the design is the old design with the small face, which I actually love these old designs much better than the new ones. The new ones are horrible, but this is really cool to have. I found this at the bank. You can get these for face value really easily at the bank. Now, same deal with this. This is a series of 2001. It's just an old design. Now, this is another one from, this is another one from 2017, actually. But it's never been used as far as I know because it's not creased or bent in any place. So I just saved that one. And here is an old design $100 bill from 1981. And then I also have a couple star notes. I have a few more of them in a little envelope. But here's a really nice $1 star note, 2013. And here's a $20 star note, see, 2006. Now, this envelope here has some other bills in it. Alright, so this here is the $1 star note, nothing special. Same deal with this one. This $2 bill is uncirculated. They're really easy to find uncirculated because people don't use them much, but still wanted to keep it. This here, I'm still don't know what's special about this, but I think it's just a really fresh one that's not been used much. That's probably why I put it in here. Let's see, I have a few more of these old bills. Here's another uncirculated, oh no, yes, it is uncirculated $2 bill, but this one is really cool because the serial number is 77443311, which might make it worth a little money if it has a special serial number like that, especially with $2 bills since they're rarer than other denominations, but they're not really rare, but still. Here is another $2 bill, 1976, so that's pretty old, so I just kept it. Okay, I believe I may have a few more of these, but that's all I'm going to show you for now of these ones in the envelope. Now, this is my favorite piece of paper money that I own. It is an uncirculated $1 silver certificate series of 1957A. Now, you can tell it's a silver certificate from the blue seal, and it says silver certificate, $1 in silver payable to the bearer on demand. Also, the design here you can see looks a little bit different than a normal $1 bill. The back, however, is exactly the same as a normal one, other than the color is a little bit lighter green. Now, I put it in one of these, actually I did not put it in here, it came in this. I got it from the coin store for about $8 or $9. So it's not really hard to find, but it's really cool and I absolutely love that. Now here's another uncirculated $2 bill. I don't know why I put it in here, but I think just because I wanted to put something in here, and that was the first thing I thought of. Maybe I should put my special serial number one in here or something, but that's not really special, just showing it to you. So yeah, I think I showed you all of my collection. I have a few more coins I can't find or I can't get right now, such as the state quarters. I also have a 1969, I believe. 1869, I believe, silver dollar, which my grandfather gave to me. But that, I cannot find. But I will be really excited when I get that, because that's worth at least a few $100 probably. Now, that is, as I already said, all I have for today, but if you would like updates, I may do some in the future. Thanks everyone for watching this video. Please check out my channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.